Hi, Sit and Be Fitters. Welcome. It's spring and it's beautiful. Let's get outside. I thought we would have a no prop outdoor workout. Absolutely strongly encourage that if you'd like to bring your Dynaband or your cans of soup or water bottles or weights, bring them out. Let's get started. Start out by taking deep breaths in and exhale. Ooh, a little breezy. I may need to zip up my hat. Inhale and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale, and one more inhale and exhale. Roll the right shoulder back and left shoulder, making sure your posture is tall and lifted. You have your ear in line with your shoulder in line with your hips, and you're seated high on your sits bones, nice and sturdy and strong on the edge of a supportive chair. And reverse direction, take it forward and circling through the joints. That feels so good, especially with the warm sun shining on me. And if you don't want to head outside, or that's not an option for you, just stand in front of a window when the sun is shining in and roll the shoulder back. Roll back 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Take a nice deep breath. Arms up at your side. Inhale and exhale. Up to the front, inhale and exhale, or all the way up, inhale and exhale, and again, inhale and exhale. Hands on your hips, circle that right ankle around. Full range of motion, incorporating your ankle, your knee, and your hip. We're lubricating our joints and warming up the muscles around the joints. And then reverse direction, take it in there. Take it inward, good, and circle. Taking a warm bath or shower before a workout, or sitting in a steam room or sauna, if you have one at home, does count as a warm-up. So it does count. Take your other foot, circle around. The warm bath or shower is a little bit more realistic, but hey, you never know. And circle, and then reverse direction, ankle, knee, and hip. And then place your hands right at the center of your quadriceps, your front thigh, and lift and lower. So maintaining that nice tall S-curve spine. You're putting a little bit of pressure. You're coming forward about 10 degrees, and you're lifting your ankles up and down. So we're warming up the back of our legs, and we're stretching the front part of our body, pumping circulation, lymphatic fluid, circulation that might be pooling in the lower leg, or fluids, that might be pooling in the feet or lower body extremities. You can pump those back up the body, back into the heart. It'll be dispersed out through the body, and hopefully some of the fluids that we're building up will be utilized, metabolized. You'll perspire them out during this workout. And one more. And now lift the heels. So you're hanging back a little bit. We're not leaning forward that 10 degrees, going back to our tall spine, and you're lifting your toes up and down, up and down, up and down. Again, it acts as a wonderful lymphatic pump, pumping circulation, blood, fluids back up to the heart and to be utilized by the body, and then dispersed and hopefully eliminated somehow. And relax, and then start with a soft, gentle march. You're marching the legs. You can do this seated or standing. Doing a seated class is quite strenuous. It doesn't seem as if it is. It says sit and be fit, something a little more gentle, but actually doing exercises seated can be quite strenuous, especially on the hips, hamstrings, and lower back. So please feel free to take the exercise standing, or just do a smaller march. That will help dissipate some of that tension or flexion that's created in the hips. And then take 3 deep breaths. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more, in. Exhale. And once again, in. And exhale. So we warmed up our joints, we pumped the blood and oxygen into our heart, warming up the muscles, and the warm sun is warming up our muscles. And now we're going to stretch. So let's go through a thorough head to toe stretch. Let's start at the neck. So in that tall, beautiful posture, braced core, belly button pulled in and up, shoulder blades down and back, palms are flexed, right ear to right shoulder, stretching the left side of the neck. Inhale and exhale. And then bringing the head up to center, over to the other side. Take a nice deep breath, breathing in through the lungs, because our abdominal muscle is working so hard and has a job to do to keep our core supported in a nice braced position. So we can't do that deep diaphragmatic abdominal distension breath. We have to breathe up in the upper side or upper back lung. And then slowly bring the head center. Shake out the arms. Okay, we've got the neck covered. Let's get into the chest. So you're just taking your palms that are facing your outer thighs, roll the shoulders back a little more aggressively, and you're bringing your arms behind you. So now you're seated very tall or standing, bringing the arms behind the plane of the body, behind the, you're going beyond the mid portion of the body or even behind it. You're going beyond that, way, way back. And then nice deep breath, inhale and exhale. If you want to stretch a little more of the forearm or bicep, just flex your palms, just as we did with our neck stretch. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Now that we worked the chest, front shoulders, and biceps and forearms, let's stretch the back of the shoulders, triceps, and the elbow extensors. So we stretched our elbow flexors. Now we're going to do the outer portion of the lower arm. Interlace your hands. Inhale, look up. Press your palms out. Pull the navel to the spine. Take the lordotic arch out of the lower back. Then inhale, arms up. Arch the back a little bit, encourage that S-curve neutral, and then exhale. And then inhale, arms up, and exhale. 2 more times. Inhale up, and exhale. And once more, inhale up, and exhale. And then all the way up, relax down. Go back to some arches. So we worked on lateral flexion and extension of the spine. Now we're going to go to lateral flexion. So that's sideways. That's what I just said a couple seconds ago. I jumped the gun a bit. My mind couldn't keep up with my mouth. And inhale, arms up. Interlace your arms. This time the palms are facing the top of your head, or your sun hat, or your weeding hat. This is what I use for weeding and yard work. Roll the shoulders back, press the arms up and over to the right. So you're creating this nice C with the body, nice lateral flexion. Contracting here like an accordion, rib cage contracting, side of the opposite side, opening up and expanding. So we're really expanding our lungs. Inhale. Exhale. The most beautiful bird just landed on a branch. It is extraordinary. I've never seen one like that before. It's yellow and very slim. You can hear it. Inhale and exhale down. Inhale, arms up, and exhale. And then once again, inhale up. Interlace your arms, roll the shoulders back up and over to the other side. So you still want to maintain that perfect posture. You don't want to round forward or overarch back so your back can get strained. Abs are tight, reaching up and over, creating that lateral flexion with the body. Opening and expanding rib cage, intercostal muscles, getting some increased lung capacity by stretching out all those muscles between the ribs. Then inhale, arms up, and then exhale and relax. And let's go back to some arches, keeping the body temperature up, keeping those muscles warm and supple, ready for more of a stretch. Keep marching and quiet the feet. Now let's stretch the hamstrings. So you're going to take your right foot out, come a little closer to the edge of your seat if you feel safe and comfortable. Always make sure you feel safe. Lifting up the torso, shoulders back. That perfect S-curve neutral is maintained. You're just going to bring it down about 10 degrees. So your hands are on your thighs. Your right leg is straight, stretching the back of the lower leg, calf, and hamstring. A few deep breaths. And relax the shoulders. And the breastbone is being lengthened towards the foot. And the back is arching, but with support from the abdominal and scapular retraction, shoulder blade contraction. Then slowly come up. Just reposition the foot. Point your toes down. Nice long spine. Inhale. Maintain that chin to chest position like you're holding onto a very small beach ball. We're going to go on the outdoor theme. Inhale and exhale. But if you prefer to use grapefruit, I'm fine with that. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. We stretch the top of the foot and a little bit on the inner into the inner thigh. Now creating two 90-degree angle legs. Knee in line with ankle and hip. Knee in line with hip and ankle. Roll the shoulders back. Long spine. Stretching the hip flexor and quadricep. Inner thigh, groin, psoas, and a little bit of the obliques. Squeeze that left glute, left buttock. Allow that contraction to push the hip forward a little bit so you get a deeper stretch right through the hip. And then inhale, arm up, and then exhale. Inhale, arm up, and exhale. Center the body, and let's do the same thing on the other side. So you're flexing the left leg, sitting a little more on the edge of your seat as you did on the other side. Shoulders back, hinge that dowel in the hip. Perfect S-curve neutral, comes right down. The breastbone pulling beyond the toes. Your focus looking out into space, about 2 or 3 feet above the floor. Lower S-curve, lower back arch is maintained. S-curve neutral, cervical spine maintained. Beach ball tucked under your chin. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. And then slowly up, point the toe. Inhale and exhale. Keep the length in the torso. Inhale, exhale. One more in and exhale. Slowly come up. This actually counts as a deadlift or a modified squat exercise. It's a nice workout for the erector spinae, the lower back. Now we've got our two 90-degree angle legs, shoulders back. Now your right glute, the right buttock, is contracted, pushing that hip forward, opening up the inner thigh hip, hip flexor, psoas, and oblique. Roll the shoulders back. Deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And then one more. Inhale. And exhale. And then slowly back to center. Walk the feet toe, heel, and march out the legs. And march it. So I think we hit most of our muscle groups. I'm going to give you a little extra bonus to do spinal twist. We're going to do spinal twist. So we'll add a little bit to our flexion extension, lateral flexion right and left. We're going to do spinal twist, circumduction. So nice tall spine. Take that left hand, place it behind, in the outside of your right thigh. You're going to use your right hand, hold on to the side of the chair, or the upper chair, or the chair back. Roll your shoulders and twist, lifting the torso, opening the chest. Inhale, deep breath. As you inhale, like a reverse corkscrew, lengthen the torso. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more deep breath. And exhale. And then slowly bring the body center. Same thing on the other side. Take your right hand, place it on the outside of your left thigh. Then the left hand supports on the chair, side chair, or upper chair back, as long as it's comfortable for your shoulder. Never compromise any of your comfortable ergonomics for the exercise. Always listen to pain-free range of motion. It should be just comfortable, nice tall spine, and look over that left shoulder. Nice deep breath, breathing in through the nose, exhale out from the mouth or nose. And again, inhale and exhale, and inhale and exhale. Slowly bring the upper body center, 2 deep breaths, and exhale, and then inhale and exhale. Let's start out with those marches again. So we're going to get that blood pumping. March and march, pumping your arms at your side. So this you can do while you're seated, standing, or even doing your walking through the neighborhood or walking on the treadmill for exercise. Your arms, both arms, should be at 90-degree angles, coming forward and back, swiveling comfortably from your shoulder. In other words, you don't want the top of your shoulder to be pointing forward. That changes the ergonomics in the spinal position, could stress the neck or lower back or other muscles, even the shoulder joint. So you want to stay lifted and tall, open up the chest, allow your shoulder to swivel from a perfectly lengthened, perfect S-curve neutral spine. And the arms also are not crossing in front of the body unless instructed to do so, because I know we do a lot of cross of the body stuff to increase right brain, left brain, but generally if you're walking for 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, pump the arms forward and back. Keep pumping, keep pumping, good. Continue to pump. As the arms go a little faster, the legs go a little faster. It's a nice way to sneak in a little extra workout. Good. And 4 more, and 3 more, and 2 more, and 1. Quiet the feet, 2 deep breaths. Exhale, and inhale, and exhale. So let's focus on the legs. I'm going to start in a mild way. So imagine your feet are on a scale. So the bottom of your feet, balls to the heels, bottom of the feet are on the scale. You're in a 90-degree angle position and your hands are right on the thighs. Pitch forward just a little bit, 5 degrees, couple degrees. And now you're pressing down on the thighs, engaging the core. You're going to just push your right foot to the floor as if you're adding 2 to 5 pounds of pressure onto the scale. And then you lean back a little bit. Same thing with the other foot. Push down with the left and then ease back a little bit. Then push with the right and ease back a little bit. Push with the left and ease back. Let's do this a handful of times. And press. So not only are you pressing your hands into your thighs, creating a nice core and upper body engagement, you're engaging the upper body, connecting it with the lower body exercise, but you're definitely working the lower body. And these muscle groups, the muscle groups that are engaged and working, are the muscle groups that are directly related to walking. So it really helps keep you strong, balanced, and safe to continue walking indefinitely. And then ease back and press. A lot of times when we don't exercise enough, the atrophy causes weaknesses, and then we lose abilities to maybe walk as much as we want to. And this way you help keep the body strong. And as the body remains strong or gets stronger, you're safer to continue doing the exercises and activities that you'd like to do. And ease back and press and back. One more time, press and back. So we're going to do another set of those. So shake out the legs. So that was our first set. It was nice and challenging, but we're going to up the ante a little bit. So now our arms are at our sides. Nice tall posture. So you're using your core to keep a lifted torso. Try not to round down. If you need a little support for the torso, place your hands on the chair. Now we're going to press down with the right foot and the left foot floats up. Now you're going to press down with the left foot and the right foot floats up. We're not really directly engaging our core as we did pressing our arms. That was more challenging for the core. So right now we're really focusing on lower body, but in doing so, keeping the torso in perfect posture, you're actually getting more functional core. When we're out walking a dog or walking for exercise, we're not pressing our hands down on our thighs. So this is a little more functional. I just said hi to my gorgeous neighbor who's walking her dogs. And down. Hi. Oh, sorry, I'm actually filming. Hi, guys. It's okay. It's all good. And press. It's nice to be neighborly even while filming. And press. And down. And then 2 more. Press. And down. 1 more per side. Press. And down. And press. and down. Shake out the arms and legs. You should have felt nice activation in the core. I know I did, almost knocked the wind out of me. March it out and pump those arms, and march and pump. And we'll do 2 more breaths, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. One more time, inhale. Hello. Hi. Again, I have a couple more neighbors. I'm filming. I'm also being neighborly again. I'm telling the masses I'm being neighborly while I'm filming. They gave me a thumbs up. All right. All right, let's add a little caffeine to what we just did. So we did our first set pressing, our second set with arms at our sides, and now our third set we're going to actually activate our biceps. But we're going to do one at a time because we don't have a weight. I promised you no equipment. So place your hand right at the forearm, curl your wrist under. So just by curling the wrist under, you're activating your shin, the shin of the upper body, which is the elbow flexors, the forearm muscles. So nice tall posture. You're going to lift that right leg up. When you do so, you're going to add resistance using your left hand. You're lifting and you're lowering with resistance. You're lifting and you're lowering. So we're getting a hip flexor quadricep exercise as well as a forearm bicep exercise. And let's do 4 more, guys. So even though I'm not using weights, I'm adding manual resistance in an isokinetic fashion, and up and down. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, up and down, and 1 more. Exhale, up and down, and shake out the arms and legs. And let's do the same thing on the other side. So let's activate the left side. You're taking your left arm, reposition perfect alignment, curl the wrist under a spell a little bit, and then place your right hand right there on your forearm to add some manual resistance. And if this is problematic for your hand or your other arm, or the ergonomics don't feel right, you could just pretend you're holding on to 8-pound weights or 5-pound weights or 3-pound weights. So you're placing your hand there, rolling the shoulders back. Exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. So not only are we working our quadricep and hip flexor, we're working on ergonomics, nice tall posture, S-curve neutral spine, so our core, our lower abdominal, which is part of the core, our bicep, forearm, and wrist. It's nice to multitask and nice to get lots of body parts in. That way, we get more benefit in the same amount of time. No extra charge. Exhale and inhale and exhale and inhale. Good. Shake out arms and legs. March it out and pump the arms. And oh, by the way, marching in this position is activating your forearm and your bicep. So in a sense, we're actually doing not only multitasking, but we're supersetting in compound movements. Supersetting in compound movements as we're working the lower body in a hip lift. And now we're marching out. We're still working those lower body muscles. And that bicep curl, now we're maintaining that 90-degree angle. Some muscle has to work to keep that arm in this position, otherwise the arm would flop down. So your forearms and wrists are working, biceps are working. So you are working those muscles even when you're marching. And if you've never ever watched a race or track in the Olympics or the marathon, the runners have incredibly sculpted, strong upper bodies, because when they're running 1 mile, 2 miles, 24 miles, they are maintaining this position for anywhere from 15 minutes to a couple hours. So that's work for the upper body. They're not only working with their legs, they're working their upper body as well. And relax, shake out the arms and legs, and take 2 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, and again in, and exhale. All right, so we did 3 exercises for the lower. We did the bicep exercise for the upper. Now let's focus a little bit on the upper body as well. Complementary bicep will work the tricep. So the elbows are close to the body. You're hinging forward slightly from the dowel, imaginary dowel in your hip. You're pressing your arms out and bend, and out and bend. Like you're trying to slice the air. Slice the air. Exhale. And if you go very slowly and then hold it at the extended position, you get a little bit more of a workout. You feel that contraction, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Continue to lengthen the torso. Continue to open up the chest and contract the shoulder blades. I'm going to add a little pulsing to up the ante a bit. So we're going to extend the arms fully, and then you're going to pulse, pulse. You're contracting the back shoulder and shoulder blades. Your wrists, elbows, and shoulders are slightly flexed. Let's go for 8 more. 8, 7, 6. Keep the chest lifted. Continue to keep the marble in your shoulder right in line with your ear. 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. And then bend the elbow a little bit, and then pump it, and pump. Shoo, 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 shoo. And 8 more times. Take a break if you need. Otherwise, 4 more. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. And then relax. Woo! Shake it out. I don't know about you, but the air is pretty dense. I got a pretty good workout just by pressing my arms slowly through space. 2 deep breaths. Exhale, and again inhale, and exhale. Back to our marches. Now we're going to take the march to a step touch. So our hands are on our hips. We are seated on a firm surface, close to the top of that surface, so right on the edge, comfortably. And we're going to take a step touch right and left. So step, touch. We're going to add that visualization of going slowly, pushing through dense space, and we're working on the abductors and the adductors. Now, to add a little more caffeine to this, place the hands at the sides of your thighs, and you're pressing. Not only the hands are closing in, but as the legs push out, you're resisting that movement. Resist, 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 resist. And again, if it hurts your hands or your wrists, take a break. You can still get a good workout by imagining you have your hands on the outside of your legs, and go slow. Couple of visuals like I mentioned earlier, dense air, going slow. Imagine you're in water. I better tie my hat. There's a breeze blowing. Feels good. I was getting hot. Woo! Sun is hot. And 8 more. And 8. And 7. 6. 5. 4 more. 3 more. 2. And 1. And back to marches. Woo! Take a nice deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Let's go to the other side. Step left and right. Okay, that feels pretty easy. I mean, not super easy, but pretty easy. Dense air. Ooh, that's harder. Abductors. Adductors. Even more visuals. I'm in water. You ever tried to walk sideways in the ocean against the current or in a pool? It's not easy. There's quite a lot of resistance there. Imagine that. Or put some of that imagination and those visuals into reality. Press and press. Pressing and closing the hands in as you push the thighs against the legs, working the outer thigh, the inner thigh, the outer thigh, the inner thigh. So even as the legs are coming together, you're still pushing out into your hands. Let's do 4 more. And 3, and 2, and march it out. March it, march it. Inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. 1 more, deep breath, and exhale. Shake out the arms and legs. All right, now we're going to superset again. Hinge forward a little bit. We're going to do a set of heel raises with both arms at the same time. Roll the shoulders out. So we're doing a bicep curl with both arms, and you're doing a heel raise with both legs or both heels. Both heels are coming up. Lift those heels up, Chest is tall. Shoo, shoo. And exhale. And exhale. Shoo. Keeping the perfect posture. I am pitching forward just a little bit. Somebody just turned the lights off. Oh no, sun went behind the cloud. Exhale, exhale, exhale. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2. Let's do 4 more. Here we go. 4 and 3 and 2. Now up and hold. Lower the arms halfway. Roll the shoulders back and pump it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. 8 more or rest. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower the arms and legs down. My legs and my arms feel like noodles. They are so tired. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more time, deep breath. And exhale. Third set of biceps. So now instead of lifting our heels up, working the gastrocnemius, our calves, let's get those shins. So both legs at the same time. Perfect ergonomics, pitch forward a little bit. Tricep, let's do a tricep press back. So we're lifting our toes and we're pressing. So we're pressing our arms back as we press the toes down. Press and press. We'll sneak in that third set of bicep curls in just a second. I just thought I'd want to complement that bicep with the tricep. So we're going to do another karate chop behind us. But now we're going to go back 8 counts. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then bring it in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. 8, 7, 6, 5. Now out for 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Back, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Press through that dense air or press through the water. 8 singles. 8 and 7 and 6. Push those feet down. Feel the shins. 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. And relax. Oh my gosh. It's amazing the workout you can get without using any weights at all. We're using the creativity and the power of our mind and our brains, and we're just using our body slowly in these different positions to get the workout and really creating that experience for ourselves. So I tell people when they're going on an airplane ride or a train ride or a car ride, you can actually get your workout as long as you're not too shy and you don't worry about what the neighbor next to you is thinking and you're doing your bicep curl isometrics. And then we'll take 2 deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, and then again inhale and exhale. Let's get back down to the lower body. So the right leg is out, foot is flexed, roll the shoulders back. You're going to lift the leg up as comfortably as you can. It does not have to be too high. You're going to lift, bend, straighten, and lower. Lift, bend, straighten, and lower. So your ear is in line with your shoulder. Your shoulder is in line with your hip. That is maintained with a strong core. All of those posture muscles. Core is posture, posture is core. So to have good posture, you have to have strong core. And to get a strong core and appropriate posture, you have to do it in perfect ergonomics, working the core. And bend and stretch and down and up and bend and stretch. 4 more and up, bend and stretch, and 3 more. Up, bend and stretch, and it's straight leg down and up. Then we bend and extend. 2 more down and up. We bend and extend. 1 more down and up. And extra credit, because you guys know I like that. And then hold it. Just hold it. Take a break if you need to. Lower the leg down, relax. But my leg is shaking. I have no ankle weights on. I don't have myself strapped up to a Dynaband. And I'm really creating this experience for myself. And it's pretty intense. Lower that leg down. March it out. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. and exhale. Let's go ahead and work the hamstring right away on that side, because the hip flexor quad was working so intensely for us. If we follow it up with a hamstring exercise, we're going to stretch the hip flexor and quad. So if you can comfortably come onto your side, abs are tight. Little warning, you may get a Charlie horse in the hamstring extensor glute. If you do, I'll show you a modification. But otherwise, standing straight up and tall, and again, you can do it standing as well, it's a hamstring curl. Your working leg is behind the supportive front leg, and you have tall posture with a slight lean forward, ever so slight. But you can do this seated, but remember what I said about seated exercise. You're already in flexion, so the exercises are really a lot harder. I'm holding onto my chair for dear life. So go nice and easy. If this is not comfortable, please come up to standing. It's quite intense, quite intense, quite intense. Let's go for 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and then lower down. Stretch the hamstring. We already stretched the hip flexor quad with the hamstring exercise, but now we have to stretch the hamstring. So the right leg is forward, roll back, exhale. Bring that perfect S-curve neutral spine right down. The center sternum is being pulled past beyond the toe. Your focus is looking above a beautiful budding azalea bush. At least that's what my vision is right in front of me. Inhale and exhale. And then inhale and exhale. Yours might be on top of a beautiful piano or over your pictures, gorgeous pictures on your bookshelf. Inhale and exhale. And then slowly up, point the toe, inhale, exhale, and inhale, exhale. Once more, in and exhale. And then slowly up. Let's do the other side. So let's start with our quadricep, sitting firmly on the edge of your seat. The left leg now is extended. Perfect ergonomics, tailbone bolted, lordotic arch with support, abs tight. You lift, bend, straight, down, up, bend, straight. So when you bend the ankle, when you bend the knee, the ankle, the heel can come down to the floor. So you can touch the floor ever so gently with that heel. So it's up, barely touch, extend, and down. Up. That way you get a little more flexion in your knee, incorporating more quadricep. And on this one, absolutely feel free to do it standing. So you're extending, bend, extend, and down. Lift, bend, extend, and down. Up. And when you're doing it standing, your heel doesn't necessarily have to touch the floor. It's a little bit better to keep it extended out away from your standing leg when you're standing. Or just, it's just slightly different alignment. And 2 more. And 1 more. Excellent. So now we really incorporated hip flexor and quad. Excuse me. Now we're going to stretch the quadricep and work the hamstring. So as we do in our quadricep hip flexor stretch, standard stance, we're just going to stay grounded on that right thigh, abs tight or pitch forward a little bit, and just curl the ankle right towards the glute, right towards the buttock, engaging your hamstring, engaging your extensor, and engaging a little in the glute. You'll feel a little bit. And of course, do it standing. And you're curling and curling. Abs are pulling in, supporting that torso. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4 more. 3 more. 2 and 1. And then lower down. Excellent. So we just stretched our hip flexor and quad by doing the hamstring work, but we need to stretch that hard-working hamstring. So bring your left heel away from you, hinge from the hip, come forward, the breastbone pulled over the toes, your eyes focusing forward and ahead about 3 feet off the floor. And take a nice deep breath and exhale. Continue to lift the torso. Inhale and exhale, and 2 more. and exhale, and then slowly inhale. Exhale, stretch, and then come on up. Okay, so a Sit and Be Fit class wouldn't be a Sit and Be Fit class, at least not mine, without a few sit to stands. So if you feel comfortable and you're ready to go, we're going to do 20 sit to stands. How about that? And that's it. I'll make a deal with you. And then if you don't want to do a sit to stand, a perfect modification is ankle behind knee. You're coming forward and back. And again, using your imaginary pressure by pushing your hands into your thighs, hinging forward and coming back. Exhale and inhale. Okay? So otherwise, when you do your sit to stand, ergonomics are so important. Ankles, knees, and hips are train tracks. Torso, S-curve neutral, braced core like crazy. Your hands can push you off from the sides of your chair, like so, or hands on your thighs, like so, or to make it a little harder, using your arms, coming up, or coming up, or arms across the chest. So now you're loading up the chest a bit more, and you're adding more effort and more demand on the lower back muscles. So it's a nice erector spinae exercise, the muscles that support your torso. Very important muscles that are part of the core. Inhale and exhale. Inhale on the way down and come down slowly. Press into the heels when you're coming up. You're pressing into the heels. You're activating that femur to go into your hips and then engage the buttock muscle. Inhale, engage the buttock muscle. And then after you've done that, when you come up, you actually have another opportunity to squeeze the buttock muscles. Squeeze them like crazy. Woo! And exhale. Buttock and back muscles are some of the bigger and biggest muscle groups in the body. And if you engage them, if you contract them, it's like the muscle fiber is a little fist and you're making a fist each time you exercise, each time you contract, you're going to give your body an extra workout. So see how heavily I'm breathing? I'm aerobic. I need more oxygen. My muscles are working really hard. So we'll do 5 more and 4. Keep going, the weight in the heels. 3. Making sure your knees don't kiss or you don't ride a horse. Keep those train track legs. 1 more. And down. And march it out. Inhale, arms up. And exhale. Woo. Inhale, arms up. And exhale. Inhale, arms up. And exhale. Shake out the arms and legs. All right, so we pretty much worked every part of the body. A little treat for you guys. We're going to do a joint stabilizing exercise, and we're just going to take the palms facing inward right over the head. Now, if lifting the arms over the head is uncomfortable for your shoulder, or you have neck and shoulder tension, or you've had a rotator cuff problem, or any other concern that makes this uncomfortable or not safe for you, then you can always modify keeping your arms at shoulder height and below shoulder height, or even down, and just pressing the fingertips down. So instead of pressing the fingertips up with a nice open lifted chest, your arms are forward and ahead or down. So with any neck and shoulder concerns, you want to keep the arms at shoulder height or below and as close to the body as you can. Let's just do 2 more breaths. So just holding your arms extended over your shoulders. The weight of the arms, each arm weighs about 10 to 15 pounds each. This is work. Something has to hold the arms up there, and it's your shoulder muscles, your upper chest, neck, and upper back muscles. All those muscles have to work to maintain this alignment. So now we're just going to lower the arms down like 2 trundling waterfalls, and then shake out the arms, shake out the feet. Take your right foot forward, left leg back. Staggered stance. Go back to perfect S-curve neutral. Then lift your arms out. So we were here in an I position. Now we're going to go in a Y position. So Our chest muscle is going to work even more because our arms are away from the midline of the body. So it's more challenging to hold on to these 10 to 15 pound limbs in this position. Chest is proud, shoulders down. Scapular retraction, long spine. Holding onto your little beach ball. 2 deep breaths. Exhale. So now my chest is definitely more engaged. I feel the workout in my chest. Also my upper back. Inhale. Exhale. One more, guys. Inhale. Exhale like a breeze through branches. Down the arms go. Good. Shake out the arms. Shake out the legs. March it out. Pump, pump, pump. Do you guys feel your shoulders? I sure do. Oh my goodness. So we did an I. We did a Y. Now we're at a T. So your palms are down now. And again, neck and shoulder modification, you're here or slightly behind you. So we did I's, Y's, now we're to T. Whoops, there we go. Palms are down. Roll the shoulders back. Scapular retraction, posterior delt back shoulder retraction, front shoulder chest chest opening. Inhale. Exhale. When you inhale, expand the lungs here, and upper back. Brace your core. Keep lengthening the vertebrae. Inhale. Like a harness is pulling your torso up, shoulders are down. Kind of like the warrior pose in yoga. I'm not a yoga instructor, but it's similar. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And reach. Keep the scapular retraction. And like a puppy going under a fence, slither down with those arms and shake out the arms. Oh my gosh, really good workout. Nice work, guys. So we did our I's, we did our Y's, we did our T. Now we're going to go into W. So this is the alphabet workout. It's pretty hard. So now your palms are facing the sides of your head, facing your ears. Again, if you have any neck and shoulder issues, it can be here or it can be here. Bringing the elbows sloping down below shoulder height. So the elbows are not above shoulder, they're below shoulder. Our palms are forward, which can create impingement, closing up that shoulder joint. This opens it up a bit. And then chest is proud, chin to chest, hold on to your beach ball, back of the neck long, posterior delt, scapular retraction. Work the back muscles, so we're really working the back. Oh yeah, and bring your legs out wider. So your legs are nice and wide. Inhale, exhale, creating a W with your arms, creating a W with your legs. Inhale and exhale. Keep opening the chest with breath. Expand those intercostal muscles. Exhale. One more in. Proud chest, scapular retraction. One more inhale. And exhale and let it relax down. Woo! Oh my gosh. Again, no weights. You're using your arms and your limbs as weights, holding them in an isometric contraction or isokinetic contraction, which is isometric in movement. We did that earlier with the bicep. Incredibly effective for a variety to spice up your exercise routines. It's absolutely perfectly appropriate. Okay, so we did our I's. We did our Y's, we did our W's, now we're going to do our O's. So holding the fingertips together, this can be a variation. You can go up, you can go down and behind you, or you can create this energy circle right in front of your chest. So think about a magnet. The right hand is being pulled to the left and the left is being pulled to the right, but they're also pulling away from each other. They're repelling. So shoulders are back, wrists are gently flexed, elbows are flexed. Inhale and exhale. Create this energy circle going this way, energy circle going the other way. And now we're working on our forearms, front shoulders, a little bit of the bicep, teeny bit of the tricep, a lot of the chest. Take a nice deep breath and exhale. And now walk your feet as close as you can. Knees are together. Inhale. Exhale, press your middle fingers together and then try to pull them away, but then they go back together, and vice versa. Inhale. So what you're just trying to do is use creative visualization to create some tension and resistance in the body to give your muscles a workout. And then inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale, and then relax your arms. Oh my goodness, shake out your legs. I think your arms deserve a nice stretch, so interlace your arms behind you, roll your shoulders back, breathe in that fresh oxygen. Inhale, exhale, right ear to right shoulder. Nice long stretch in the chest and shoulders, also the neck. Exhale, looking down at your right thigh. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Release the arms, roll the head center, look straight ahead, shake out your arms, shake out your legs. Same thing on the other side. Interlace your arms, roll the shoulders back. So you try to pull your arms apart from the interlaced. So you're trying to pull your hands apart. Another opportunity to create a little tension. You can relax in about 5 minutes, I promise. That's when it's over. But right now we're trying to create resistance, trying to create some tension, good tension, exercise tension, and get a workout. Take your left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Look beyond the left thigh. Inhale, exhale. One more in and exhale, and slowly roll the head center and look straight ahead. So we are going to kind of wind down by working the obliques and the spine. So we'll take the left hand, put it on the outside of the right knee. Now, as we did earlier with the legs stepping side to side with resistance, same idea. So you're taking your left hand, placing it on the outside, your flat hand on the outside of your thigh. You're pulling that thigh in, but the thigh doesn't want to be pulled in. Press it out. So you're, again, trying to maintain that 90-degree angle train track position, creating this isometric contraction. Hand is pushing in, thigh is pressing out, you've got resistance. So take your other arm, your right hand, you're bringing it beyond your back. Roll the shoulders back, inhale, and exhale. So my thigh is pushing into my hand is pushing into my thigh, and I'm twisting and looking over the right shoulder. Inhale, exhale. Feel your obliques, your waistline muscles, your psoas, the connector muscles of the pelvic bowl, thigh, and upper body. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more deep breath. Inhale, I'm still pushing my thigh into my hand. Press, press, lengthen, lengthen. And then slowly to center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, again in. And exhale. Same thing on the other side. So your right hand is on the outside of your left thigh. Left thigh, train track leg pushing into the hand. Your hand pulling it back in so it stays in alignment. Your left arm now is sloping below shoulder height, reaching back comfortably, lifting the torso and look. Creating this tension. Inhale. And when you exhale, that's when you're pushing the leg out and pulling the hand in. So inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more deep, deep breath, lengthen, lengthen, and exhale. And then bring the upper body center, inhale, arms up. Exhale, halfway down, palms are facing up, 10 shoulder rolls forward. If this is hard on your shoulders have a little bit of an issue, or you've had it, just circle down or just rest. But we'll do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now press your arms up, 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 and hold it. Turn your palms away, go away, 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 and down, and down, and hold it. Flip your palms up and go up, and up, and up, and up, and hold it. Turn your palms away, go down, and down, and down, and down, and down. Flip it up. 2 more times up, and up, and up, and up, and hold it. flip away, push away, push away, push away, push away, and down. One more. It's up, it's up, it's up, it's up. Hold it. Turn around, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. And now we'll bring that flat palm. We did our W's, but this is a kind of an inverted W or a parallel to floor W. You're reaching the arms forward and pulling back, forward and pulling back. My timer startled me. I realized last week's workout was way over an hour. So you can't be exercising all day long. I need to stop at some point. So I set 3 timers. And 4 more. And 4, reach. 3, reach. 2, reach. 1, reach, pull back. And then pulse it. 8, 7, no. Lower your arms if your arms are tired. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Good. Hands on the hips and circle that right ankle around. Because we worked and stretched and worked and stretched throughout the whole workout. It was a work, work, stretch, work, work, stretch. Technically, we're done. But I'm just going to take you through some joint relaxation, back to joint lubricating, just to release the joints a little bit, and then I'll send you off for the rest of your day. And then we'll take the other foot and circle around and circle, and circle, and circle. 4 more. 3, 2, and reverse, and circle, and circle. And 4 more. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And then inhale, arms up once. Interlace your arms, reach all the way up and all the way to your side. This is yet another core exercise. We're stretching, but we're also working our obliques. Then inhale up and exhale over to the other side. Inhale and exhale. And relax, and then 4 deep circles, crossing right arm over left. Exhale, left over right. Exhale, right over left. Exhale, left over right. Exhale, shake it out. Do the happy dance. You guys are done. Have a great day. Have a terrific week. And I can't wait to see you next week. Who knows where I'll be next time, right? We're outside. We're inside. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Enjoy.